ever been. See, I'm looking for somewhere that my journey could begin. Now, maybe Cairo, or Berlin, but I know, 'cause I ain't leaving Paris without a French kiss.
Righto, we've managed to catch up with Lauren Reynolds, who's just got a last training session in Perth here at Wanneroo today. Talk to us about the what's been happening lately, Lauren.
Yeah, just had the last few races have been Holland, World Cup and World Champs, so yeah, it's been pretty cool, bit of a roller coaster. Heaps of positives, a few negatives, but we know what to work on, so form's pretty good. Yeah, just had a crash in the semi at Worlds, which was a bit disappointing, but yeah, had some good wins in my motos and I was feeling good, so still heaps of positives.
So just talking to the Worlds a bit more there, you said you crashed in the semi, but before that you were feeling good. Does that mean you were happy with your riding there, or?
Yeah, I think my form's pretty good. With yeah, with how the lead-in went and at Holland, and yeah, so I had won my first 3 motos and felt strong there. And
Australia stealing the lead. Lauren Reynolds is in there in 1. Alana Henderson from USA is in there in 3.
A lot of domination there from Australia.
Second or third in my quarterfinal, so that wasn't too bad. And then obviously semis where it's crunch time, and yeah, I still felt pretty fast and strong. Just yeah, I mean it was a tight track and it was hard. Everyone was so boxed in that first straight, and I was sitting in qualifying pretty comfortably. There was a crash behind me as well, which I didn't realise, and yeah, I just happened to get a little tight and hit the other girl, and it all went down pretty quick.
Okay, it must feel good at the Worlds to finally have a strong ride after the Supercross season you've had this year. Been pretty frustrating so far at the World Cups?
Yeah, it's definitely been an up and down year. I still, you know, always manage to find some good things out of everything I do, but things just, I feel like I've been robbed a lot of the time this year, and I know that you know, there's girls are riding really fast right now and the level is high, but I still don't believe that I'm off the pace or I'm just not fast enough. I think that you know, I've proven in training with my teammates and a few other competitions that I know I'm fast enough. I believe so anyway, and it's just a matter of putting it together on the day and just sort of putting yourself in the right situation to stay out of that trouble, because there's just so much, you know, this year no one's holding back, and the girls are just going for it, and it's just, when you're out there it's like war, it really is, and the biggest thing is just get out in front first and stay out of trouble and out of traffic. And a few times there I've definitely been in the traffic, which has led to the trouble, but learning, and yeah, I've got a really good feeling for the next few months.
Talk to us real quick, specifically about Papendale. We're watching it live. I think it was your first and second motos. You got really good starts. You're up the front, and then bad luck just bit you. I think it was your first moto. You got taken out, was it, exiting the first turn?
Yeah, it's just, that was a perfect example of, I just thought to myself, what have I done wrong to deserve this? And but you know, I had to pick myself up, and yeah, I had a reasonable start. I led to the first turn. Ariel Martin bombed me on the first corner, as they do. That first turn for us girls was really horrible. It was so hard to get around. And then she ended up just going ridiculously low and slid out, and obviously I was right behind her and couldn't stop. So I crashed there where I totally shouldn't have. And then second one, I think it was, I was leading again into the first turn, and I ended up going onto the men's section because, you know, that corner was hard, and so that was a really good wake-up call though, to be a lot more aggressive on my bike, and that was something I focused on going into Worlds, and I think that proved in the first 3 motos.
Alright, real quick, the triple into that first turn looked like it was a real talking point, and obviously a turning point in the race for the women in the final. Do you think, should you have got that far, did you have it in you to step up and commit to it?
Yeah, it was certainly in the books to hit that up. I did it a few weeks before we were there, when we had a training camp there. Yeah, and I sent it, and it's such a nice jump, and it's, yeah, perfect little pop, and it's definitely not as hard as it looks. It does look pretty big and spooky, but it's certainly not like that. So yeah, that was the plan, but unfortunately I didn't get that far. So big props to Posty for getting her beast on and hitting it up, and yeah, Caro, you should have hit it, chick.
Okay, so it seems, even though you've had a bit of a rough run earlier in the year, things definitely started to turn at the Worlds. Are we looking to carry this momentum forward into a possible Olympic berth? What's the story there?
Yeah, I think so. We've got a few weeks to wait until the official announcement, June 22nd, I believe. But certainly, after looking at the criteria a number of times and where I've finished top or 5th in the overall world ranking, yeah, I'm feeling confident to to be on the selected list, but yeah, can't get too ahead of yourself. But we have been told that we'll all be travelling to the Olympics and to all the pre-Olympic camps over in the States. So either way, it's training as harder than ever, and you know, be the Olympics or not, which I'm feeling good about. There's still heaps of things to accomplish and to do this year. So yeah, there's no stopping. It's full tilt.
Okay, and just leading into the Olympics, whether we go or not, I mean, obviously we're confident that you will. What's the schedule and the plans leading in?
I'll fly out tomorrow to the Gold Coast. We'll have 2 weeks there with some good training, and then we head to Salt Lake City for a ABA National US race, just as a pre-Olympic preparation race, just to get a few laps in around everyone, and then the whole team, including the US based boys, will come back to the Goldie, and we spend our final 3 weeks there, and then at this stage we head to France for a few days just before we'll fly into London to do our final prep.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for your time, Lauren. We obviously really appreciate it, and you spending the time down the track here with us today. Just to wrap up, is there anyone you want to thank or anyone you want to say hello to? Anything else you want to say to everyone at home supporting you?
Yeah, cheers to you for the props, and just everyone who's, yeah, especially in WA and in Bunbury, everyone who's been behind me this whole journey and believe in me, and yeah, appreciate it for everyone. So everyone who's been behind me, thanks a lot.
Hello Tokyo, I've never been. See, I'm looking for somewhere that my journey could begin. Now, maybe Cairo.